Footnotes from the Life Application Study Bible. When Jesus used this picture of his followers taking up their crosses to follow him, the disciples knew what he meant. Crucifixion was a common Roman method of execution, and condemned criminals had to carry their crosses through the streets to the execution site. Following Jesus, therefore, meant a true commitment, the risk of death, and no turning back. The possibility of losing their lives was very real for the disciples as well as for Jesus. Real discipleship implies real commitment, pledging our whole existence to God's service. If we try to save our physical lives from death, pain, or discomfort, we may risk losing eternal life. If we protect ourselves from the pain God calls us to suffer, we begin to die spiritually and emotionally. Our lives turn inward, and we lose our intended purpose. When we give our lives in service to Jesus, however, we discover the real purpose of living. When we don't know Jesus, we make choices as though there were no afterlife. In reality, the life we live now is just the introduction to eternity. How we live during this brief span determines our eternal state. What we accumulate on earth has no value in gaining eternal life. Even the highest social or civic honors cannot earn us entrance into heaven. Evaluate your lifestyle from an eternal perspective, and you will find your values and decisions changing. Jesus Christ has been given the authority to judge all the earth. Although his judgment is already working in our lives, a future, final judgment awaits when he returns, in which everyone's lives will be reviewed and evaluated. This will not be confined to unbelievers. Christians too will face a judgment. Their eternal destiny is secure, but Jesus will review how they handled gifts, opportunities, and responsibilities in order to determine their heavenly rewards. At the time of judgment, God will deliver the righteous and condemn the wicked. We should not judge others' salvation. That is God's work. Because all of the disciples died before Jesus' return, many believe that Jesus' words were fulfilled at the Transfiguration, when Peter, James, and John saw the glory. Others say this statement refers to the resurrection and ascension of Jesus. Still others believe that Jesus' words were fulfilled by Pentecost and the beginning of the church. In any case, certain disciples were eyewitnesses to the power and glory of Christ's kingdom.